So, like, this is kind of a spooky dick, Scoob. We already been through, like, 2 games, but now we're being forced into a third.
This is just ridiculous.
Like, I thought this was the end of our bargain bin adventures in the video game lands.
Well, we got one more in. Voodoo!
I miss my wife, Shaggy. I miss her a lot.
I miss my wife, Shaggy. I miss her a lot. Got her back.
Like, what did you say, Scoob?
I said third level, lots of luck.
Hey, welcome back, everyone, to an out-of-season Scooby Horror, which means the obligatory remake of the intro. But this looks a little bit more than I remember from A Night of 100 Frights, so Hype, what's this?
Alright, so, yeah, we always planned on doing this, like, after we did our playthrough of Night of 100 Frights, and when Logan and Doug tag-teamed on Mystery Mayhem.
And me soloing Cyberchase.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, there's also Sabotage, my bad. The plan originally was James was going to be one to record for Unmasked, but, at the time of recording, I actually finished doing, like, a little casual test run of this game, you know, after... I'm currently in a bit of, like, a old game emulation phase at the moment, and I just finished doing a playthrough of this game, and I figured, you know what, while it's still fresh on my mind, and, you know, just so James can have room for some other games I'm sure he's more looking forward to, why don't I put us through Scooby-Doo Unmasked for the Nintendo GameCube?
Yeah, because, it should be said, like, yeah, no, I was originally going to be the one to do it, but then, you know, as Hype said, he did a whole run through the game, and truth be told, the most exposure I've had with this game, aside from a few test runs here and there, or not test runs, but more like attempts, just playing through it, was like a demo disc that was, like, packed in with, like, the PlayStation Magazine, like, way back when. So, yeah, no, by and large, I felt it would have just been better that if Hype took care of it, since, you know, he was able to beat it from front to back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, I generally had, like, a lot more fun with this than I remember. Like, I'm honestly kind of going back and forth on whether or not I kind of prefer it over Frights, but, you know, that's something we could talk about another time. So, the mystery that we're going through this time is we're going to be visiting Fred's cousin Jed, who works at a movie studio that produces special effects for films, and he believes there's some mysterious goings-ons at his studio, so we're going over to check it out.
And right away,
Fred?
I've already spotted a potential inconsistency.
Oh, what's that?
Fred said that he can't wait to see his cousin Jed again, but then he said, I can't wait to meet him.
Oh, you mean like the subtitle consistency?
Yeah. If he's going to meet his cousin for the first time, he wouldn't be seeing him again. So I'm immediately going to be suspicious of Fred this entire adventure.
Why be
That's my
suspicious of
character
Fred?
arc.
Why be suspicious of Fred? Why not be more suspicious of Jed? This is the first time we even heard of the guy.
Because
Also,
being suspicious of Fred leads to funnier conflict in the story.
damn. But yeah, no, now that I think about it, it's like, Fred, Jed, I get it.
Yeah, the best
Cute
friend's
name.
Ned. So, I never played this game. Never have. Possibly never will. But I'm sure it's a fun time.
There we go. So yeah, just like in Night of 100 Frights, you play as just Scooby this time, and if you're familiar with a little bandicoot named Crash, you might recognize some of Scooby's moveset. He has a spin attack that you can do while on the ground, just pressing the B button. He also has a couple of extra moves. When you hit the... sorry, I'm just having to look back because I'm not using a standard controller. He also has, on the ground, a little slide move. If you hit the slide button once in the air, you do like a little roll attack. But when you hit it, when you do a double jump, it turns into a very slow ground pound attack.
Ha! Bit of a glide to it. Okay, okay.
So, straight away, I'll give it credit where it's due. It definitely controls a lot smoother than Night of the 100 Frights did, and by extension, Mystery Mayhem. But yeah, by doing so, all he had to do was, like, all Scooby had to do was just take a page from said Bandicoot.
Mm-hmm.
And the animations look very expressive for the GameCube, as you do.
Oh yeah, like I generally really like how this game looks. This machine doesn't seem to be working right now.
Looks
We'll
oddly
take note of that
suspicious.
later.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, like, the developers of this game, what were they called? Like, A2M?
Yeah, the A2M, However, they changed their name back to Behavior because apparently they were unaware of the fact that the ATM was actually an acronym for something a little bit inappropriate.
Wait, but by behavior, is this behavior interactive?
Yep.
Yep.
Very same. So
Well,
yes,
no,
No,
so then
that
do
would
they-
make
yes.
a lot of sense, not gonna lie.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this would be this wouldn't be the first time that they've tackled a horror game.
Now I'm just kind of really wanting to see if they would ever involve Scooby and the gang in DBD.
I mean, if they get Warner Brothers' permission to, I don't see why not.
Would be hilarious.
You know what? I could absolutely see them make something like put in like the Scooby Apocalypse versions of those characters. For
Oh
that game.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Great job, Scooby. I'll go show this clue to the others.
I mean, hell, they also technically have Matthew Lillard in the fucking game as well.
That's who they
true.
do. They do have Matthew Lillard already.
Yep,
did
because
some
of one
lines
of the
for them.
skins for Springtrap.
Yeah.
Right.
So, as another Scooby-Doo...
Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
This place, this road looks all slippery and gooey.
That sign got me. So as another Scooby-Doo friend, another Scooby-Doo friend, Doug, have you ever tried this game?
Not the console version, but I actually played the DS version.
Oh, was it much different in controls?
I mean, side scroll. You can take that as well. But
Okay.
it was not that bad, honestly. Not that bad of a version of the game.
Funnily enough, I do recall, if not around the same time, then not long after, I remember that there was like this PSP like game based off Scooby-Doo that was running off the exact same playstyle called what was it called? Scooby-Doo Guess Who?
Oh, I
think
think
so.
it was called Scooby-Doo Look Who's Laughing, but I know what you're talking about. I think it was also like one of the very last times Scott Imes voiced Scooby.
Right.
Aww.
Yeah, because like by this point he was only really being used for the games, and then they stopped making games.
We want a Scooby-Doo game, damn it! And a proper
I
one!
mean, it'd be nice.
What a Scooby! We want him now.
We want the do. Back for games.
We want the do.
Give us the do. Give it.
I don't want them in Fortnite.
That's not right.
That's not right. Yeah, it's still fucking hilarious.
It's a wild time, and okay, I'm actually immediately like forget the monsters that they're gonna definitely like play off as. Oh, it was just old man what's his face or Fred again.
Old Man Jenkins.
I'm more so scared of the fact that there are like they need to immediately now investigate the fact that there are rats the size of Velma.
To be fair, they're animatronic rats. They're not real rats.
Oh, right, Dory, the creation monster. Okay.
Unless.
Like special effects creatures.
That would be some shit if the freaking Scooby-Doo universe had to deal with actual giant rats. Then again,
Agreed.
they've had to deal with actual giant turkeys once upon a time.
Don't
That they
remind
were
me of
gonna
those
cook up.
days of the South Park snow day. So, Fishman aside, I imagine then the entire game, kind of similar to Goes Hollywood. The entire game is going to be taking place in this movie studio.
Nope.
No, we're going to be going to other locations. By the way, the reason that I'm kind of like pausing around this fish guy is that it's very subtle, but he actually does start to move after a bit, and you'll want to keep that in mind for much later on in the game.
Oh no,
And by much later, we mean endgame.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't want that.
Yeah. Also, we'll get a proper introduction to... we talked a little bit over it during the first time we did, but throughout the game you can find clues. You can give them to Velma to inspect, and those clues can be used to unlock new areas for Scooby to explore.
Okay.
Simple enough, and decent enough use of, the age-old Scooby-Doo thing of, let's search for clues.
Yeah.
I guess okay, fair enough. They actually played to it. It's not, we're not going to be it's not an obligatory remark to the Scooby-Doo show. It is that you will play through an episode. Okay. What is
And
with
also
the
these
mubber
things,
rubber?
Yep, to get us some chocolate. The gooey stuff that I've been breaking in certain boxes and whatnot is called mubber, be sure to collect a lot of it, because you're going to be needing it for, like, these little machines that'll make food for us. We'll explain what food does in a bit. But it's also useful for one of the core mechanics that this game has.
Trust us, you don't want to have a repeat of Night of 100 Frights in its Scooby snack economy.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this game doesn't pull anything like that. The worst it does is with the clues.
Okay.
Yeah. The funny thing when it comes to, like, Scooby snacks, they kind of use them in a way not entirely dissimilar to, like, say, like Mario coins, where it's like, if you collect 100 snacks, you refill a bit of your health.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and you can collect some excess. But you know what it is? The Scooby snacks in this game work very much like the Green Eco in Jak and Daxter.
Mm-hmm. And now that we have Shaggy here, he brought himself his little porta-kitchen, which introduces another neat thing. All those bits of food that we've been collecting around, we can hand them over to Shaggy, and he can use them to cook up some meals. And when you have that pot on the right there all filled up, he can give us a bit of gumbo. Don't ask us how he was able to make that with some desserts, and that gives us a health extension.
Oh, okay. I see, and that's then what we're gonna do with the mubber is like, okay, so I see. So the more mubber we find, the more food items we get, the more health extensions we can create.
Well, you can also just find food hidden around the levels as well. That's how I was able to find the pepper and ice cream earlier.
Right, the food you find in the mubber machines is just one way of getting them. You can also just find them laying all across the worlds. And yeah, you can literally put any food items you want. Doesn't matter if they actually mesh together or not. So long as that meter fills, you will get an additional health extension.
Oh no.
Also, oh no, Scooby's surrounded!
Don't move.
What? Johnny Bravo?
No, that ain't Johnny
I
Bravo.
was like, don't move.
That's a living legend right there.
Really?
Exactly.
Well,
So, this guy here...
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, it's fine. So the guy that we just ran into, he's the man that actually invented all of the mubber that we've been using. Mubber, in the context of this world, is the special ingredient that they use to make all of the animatronics that they make for their movies, and it dissolves when you hit them with UV lamps, like what they just did with those knights.
Like special effects monsters ever.
And would you believe it even tastes good?
Oh, hey, Adam.
Yeah, rest in peace.
It does
Adam.
taste good, Mayor West.
Mr. Stanton, pleased to meet you. I'm Fred. This is Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo.
What?
Friends of Jed Jones.
Jed?
And don't worry about shaggying him. He outright said that it is entirely edible.
Steal my creations.
Don't.
I mean, that doesn't mean you should, eat it off the floor.
And now they're attacking people.
I don't think their standards for food are that high to begin with, James.
What's missing? And so's my mubber, UV lamps, some animatronics. That's all the proof I need.
Mr. Stanton, I don't believe Jed would ever do such a thing. We'll get
So
to
yeah, it
the
seems
bottom
like
of
someone is trying to frame Jed for sabotaging the studio here, and apparently Jed is also missing as well as a bunch of equipment, and now we're being sent to find where exactly all that equipment and hopefully Jed have gone off to.
To Chinatown. Or, as they call it in Coolsville.
Chinatown.
There you go. I forgot that. I didn't even know there was going to be a big title card, but thank you. Thank you, game. So, okay. So, Mubber Outbreak, and we're going to... Now, this would be the part where if we were smart, we would immediately go, okay, let's find, like, any store where we can buy a UV lamp from, and let's just start carrying it around everywhere we go. They're not going to do that, are they?
Not really.
You will see UV lamps around here and there. They're just more so used as like level gimmicks than anything. But yeah, right now we're here to this the Chinatown where Jed was supposed to make some deliveries. However, Chinatown is currently being haunted by a spirit who apparently is commanding a dragon that's been terrorizing the town.
As you do.
As you do.
Dude, I love American Dragon. Get that phone in your ear.
Jake Long Day.
Damn.
I almost said Jake Long Dio. That wouldn't make sense. I'm curious now how we're going to explain ourselves of having not seen Jackie Chan Adventures.
Hello, sir. I'm Fred Jones.
Simple. Just say I haven't.
You haven't?
Pleased to meet you.
I've seen clips, but I've never seen a whole episode.
Yeah, they're okay. It's it's all right. I really have no idea how to explain it or advertise it to you in a way that would sound
I mean,
enticing, which probably
it's
why the
just
show
the kind of-
ended.
I'm sure
but
it's a good show. It's just that I just never had the opportunity to watch a lot of it.
It's about as much junk food at WB as the TMNT show was to a Foxbox.
yeah.
Sounds
I mean,
about right.
those that love it absolutely love it, and I will never take that away from them. I mean, hell, I remember watching a decent amount of it way back when, and still thinking back to one more thing.
The only episode I ever remember off the top of my head was, I think it had something to do with like a cult at Stonehenge or something like that, where basically the running joke for a little bit towards the end that kept happening was so Jackie was trying to get the word out about the cult, but things kept happening that weren't really working. Like for instance, the fax machine like didn't actually process through, and meanwhile, the more and more he's running around, like the cult's chasing after him, and every time they would happen upon him, they would think that he had just succeeded in spreading the word of them, and thus he has to be put to death harder or something like that. It's like he has spread media of our presence. He's like, no, the thing didn't work. What are you doing? And he's trying to explain that no, it's not even working. Stop being mad at him. Anyway.
Don't be mad at me, Papa.
I have done nothing. But yeah, no. Otherwise, just watch American Dragon Jake Long or...
Oh, I have. I've seen the entirety of it. I really like it, actually. It's so funny. Like, I've heard some people say that the second season isn't quite as good, largely due to the art direction change. I think I do kind of like the writing in season 2 a bit more.
Was it the same people, like same team entirely, or did they like switch?
I
studios?
assume it's still the same writers and whatnot. Again, it's just like a different art direction that not a lot of people, really jived with.
Okay.
I'd definitely say from what I did see, the worst of it was definitely with Jake's dragon form, because that just don't look quite right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like I guess, like, it technically makes a bit more sense for him to look more like an Asian dragon considering his heritage, but it didn't quite have, like, the machismo that the Season 1 design had.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, yeah, no, like, I'll be honest, I think that show came out just as I stopped watching Disney Channel altogether, so I didn't really watch much, if any, of it.
No worries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry if it seems like I'm just a little meandering around. Something I'm trying to keep in mind of... Oh, that was spooky. Something I'm trying to keep in mind for, so, hidden throughout the levels, you saw a bit of it when we were going through the factory, but there are also, like, ingredients hidden within the levels as well that I want to try to keep an eye out for. That, and also trap pieces, which we could give to Fred to basically unlock bios for some of the monsters in the game.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully, you don't have to... And thankfully, despite them being actual trap pieces, they're not required to beat the game. It's primarily for extras.
All right.
Yeah, the only things that are really required to beat are clues, since they open up pathways to new levels.
Right, and usually you'll find them along the way.
So we're gonna take
Just
out
hanging
these
out
and,
here doing a little thing.
How long
so I can
roughly
close up
are each
that.
of these? How long roughly are each of these little like adventurous levels?
Each world has 3 levels and 1 boss.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait,
So
hold
just
on,
keep
yeah.
on the path and don't mind the scare strings.
Yeah, I don't know where all that came from, and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, that's just... The game tries to do like a weird jump scare mechanic. Well, there'll be certain points on a level where something spooky happens.
I think it would have had a little bit more meaning if the jump scares actually were less like just some random dude popping out the door, and more so maybe a part of the level might be altered in such a way where Scooby has to, quickly... You have to use your quick wit in order to avoid the trouble ahead.
Because that's the funny thing is, like, it'll just happen. I'll be like, I wasn't even over there. I wasn't even near the thing. Why did it, like, freak out like that?
Right?
So, as you do. There it comes down.
So this seems like a pretty standard stereotypical 3D platformer starring Scooby-Doo. Nothing really wrong with it so far. Oh, and you'll come to notice over time is that, like, there's Scooby snacks all across the level, but once you reach your cap, pretty much any extras you collect is just that. Just extras. Don't really mean much of anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mostly just do it just because I want to try to get Mubber, because like I said, trying to make sure you have like a lot of Mubber on standby is very handy, just for, not even just collecting like the snacks that I mentioned, you also need a lot of Mubber to collect other things in the game.
Really?
Right.
Bye-bye.
It's not even a jump scare in the sense of like that you get thrown off by the audio before he even shows up.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think it would have been cooler if, like, there's a whole row of doors, and then you gotta be like, oh shit, which one of them's gonna open up?
I mean, it would be like a nice little like send up to like the classic Doors gag that each of the that the Scooby games usually have.
Yeah.
Yeah, though I think in that case it'd only work if you were in the hallway.
Yeah.
Touche.
Like, I think, to my knowledge, I think the only game that ever really played with that ancient gag was, of all things, Mystery Mayhem, where in the third world, one of the levels, you had to, like a character and a bunch of ghosts are going through the doors, and you have to pick which door the girl went through.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the only thing I still remember from Mystery Mayhem was, well, that whole section where both Scooby and Shaggy were on the motorbike in the swamp.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
was a fun one.
that gave Logan quite a bit of a aneurysm.
I forgot even what was the bit that actually got us like both laughing of like.
You were
I think
saying
it was just
something,
how
and then I think you were saying something, and it was like "fuck you" or something like that, and that fucking sent me flying.
This is straight
sounds
up
about
into
right.
the abyss.
Like, you know,
But-
fuck it, I'm gonna look back at it.
Trapeze?
Oh,
Okay.
good. More trap pieces. Do you need to find all the trap pieces in order to capture the ghoul or whatever at the end?
I'll say right now, trap pieces are not mandatory. They're just useful for collecting monster bios.
Yeah,
Okay.
purely an extra. Though I will admit, it would probably have made a little bit more sense if maybe the trap pieces were the stuff that were required and the clues were what would give you the extras. Because, I mean, not every clue, as far as I'm aware, will actually be required to progress the plot. Some of it just activates, like, something on the world map.
Yeah, usually the ones that are the most important are the ones that give you access to new levels. So the rest of them just give you access to other parts of the hub that contain, like, little extras that we'll probably see during this playthrough.
Yeah. Also, you're going to come to realize relatively quickly over time is that when it decides not to be a 3D platformer, it'll try to be a your very half-baked 3D brawler.
And as you just saw,
Thankfully, Scoop...
big enemies aren't really that much of a problem.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, Scooby, I feel like, is versatile enough to be able to handle a lot of the enemies that try to get in your way.
He's capable enough, though there will be some enemies that will catch you off guard. Hey, I remember that outfit.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are. It's like, what?
I said I don't know who you are.
Well, as far as like how the game looks, the only thing that I could say I'm like, it's a slight pet peeve of mine, but I'm sure, again, licensed game, it's kind of how it be, is that I wish the icons that they use for like the portraits and stuff was a little bit higher resolution.
I don't know if that's just like an emulation issue or not, because I think Scooby's the only one where it's like super blurry, because like a lot of the other portraits aren't nearly as bad looking.
Oh, okay.
It might be an issue with the GameCube version entirely, though it's hard to say, really.
Maybe. I'd have to like go back and compare versions of the game to make sure, because the GameCube version is the only version of this game that I've ever played growing up.
That's fair.
And I actually forgot that there was like a DS version of the game. Like it's so funny because like Scooby-Doo is another one of those IPs that, you know, is not immune to like the handheld versions that are much different than the console versions. I just forget that a lot of them did exist for a lot of the console games. Like I think Night of 100 Frights is the only one that didn't have like a handheld version.
Nope.
Because I'm suddenly thinking of it now, but I forgot what it was called. What was that Resident Evil like mansion themed one on the Game Boy Color?
Oh, Classic Creep Capers.
That was one where like you were all in one big overworld and you were walking around trying to solve a mystery with everyone.
Wait, are you talking about... Well, I know that there's a couple of games like that. I know, like, Classic Creep Capers is the one that was for the N64. Which console were you thinking of?
Game Boy Color.
Okay. Well, yeah, that is the handheld version of that N64 game.
Oh, okay, then yes, Classic Creep. I almost said Classic Creep. Or Classic Creep Capers, then yeah, that one.
I fucking found whereabouts where I was fucking losing my shit. It was like,
Which one was
Doug, you've been here for a year. You really get me. You really get fuck. It was the way you said it fucking so quickly and bluntly. That's what.
Oh,
got
that's
me.
right. Like just the very casual tone in your voice.
Yeah. Yeah, you
right.
really get me. You really get me. Fuck.
Because it was just like, it was so hard, but I wasn't even frustrated because the whole thing felt weird to like, it was very slippery.
That whole
left
section
and right.
was something else.
You were just so in the zone to the point where, like, when something did go awry, you didn't even break character.
Yeah, also I'm annoyed that you couldn't walk on top of that, because I would absolutely do that.
Yeah, I feel like that might have been like a weird like collision oversight.
I like
Probably.
Rayman 3.
I like Rayman 3 too.
Oh.
I just said it because that's what that part reminded me of.
Oh, and there's Shaggy.
Oh, okay, and I
That's
see.
the end of that level.
Oh, nice. And I do see like how the trade-off is that you only can use each mubber converter with the one time if you can insert enough pieces. Can you replay any stages to collect items?
Oh yeah, you can replay stages.
Like bit by bit, or would you have to restart this whole episode again?
When you replay levels, you do technically have to start from the beginning of each episode.
Okay.
I mean,
A lot of the levels are
they're
usually
fallen
straightforward
levels.
to where it's like not as big of an issue.
He's not even a monster, guys. He's just a dude he is actually just a dude wearing a mask. On top
I
of a
am
plat-
high and mighty. Kneel before me.
It's just like, but it's like he's not even that. He's just a guy, but he's so tall.
I thought
He's
he
standing
fell.
on a platform.
And not this
It looked like a little.
Well, no, he
trapdoor
actually
just-
did fell. Velma pointed out he fell into that manhole cover.
Oh,
Yeah, he had to make his hasty. He had to make his hasty escape.
you know, fair enough.
Oops.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And Shaggy
This
was
is
never
like-
seen again.
This is like one of the other times that Scooby or Shaggy has unintentionally just fucking done that, because the first instance that reminds me of it is from the fucking first live-action movie.
We
Right.
never
Sounds
intended
about
for
right.
him to fall.
Where Scooby and Shaggy were having that fight and Scooby fell.
Dragon.
Yep. And he couldn't be found again.
Never.
Oh, hi, Scooby.
Shaggy fell in the sewers.
Shaggy fell in the sewers?
It totally wasn't my fault.
Then he is lost.
That he is lost and none can be found again. We shall pray for his immortal soul.
Know about this Zentuo.
He is a very
And he is
powerful
somehow
ghost.
with the fucking Ninja
Of
Turtles.
the great dragon. He has cursed this city. You should leave.
He will live
Do you know where
forever.
I can find him?
You know, he would fit right at home in the sewers with the turtles.
He really would.
Your friend.
Like, you know, it really isn't all that bad.
Have they done a crossover at any point?
Ninja Turtles and Scooby? I don't believe so. I guess the closest thing to that is the fact that you can have them both in Fortnite.
Thank you, Fortnite.
Yeah,
that's the
but who,
closest.
but who counts that, honestly?
A lot, some people.
Where's Shaggy? He fell in the sewers.
Oh, that's such a Shaggy thing to do.
Because realistically, if you're not counting mods, then why count Fortnite as well?
Yeah. Oh, Norville, why'd you have to go and do this to yourself?
Like, because I'm a...
Oh, go. I'll come back for you later, lovely shrimp. But yeah, that thing we just picked up, that silver token, that is what we need to activate these bigger machines that you've probably noticed around here. These will give us what is basically the major mechanic of this game. Scooby can use Mubber to don outfits.
Right.
Yep, and they each give him unique powers, like becoming a kung fu master.
But don't shine a UV light on him or else he will melt away into nothing.
You joke about that, Logan. That actually is technically a mechanic we have to keep an eye out for.
But wait, but I'm thinking like it's not just the outfit. Like he will be reduced to nutrients.
No,
it's just the outfit.
Just the outfit. Scooby's completely he's completely unfazed.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I was just checking down there because I believe...
That would be some messed up shit if, like, he gets himself sucked in the machine, he just becomes Mubber.
He becomes Mother with also the fucking the frame portraits.
Damn.
So yeah, when you're Kung Fu Scooby, you can do a little bit of acrobatics, a little dive kick, and one of his most useful abilities, Scooby can reach into his inner Kamehameha.
My lord.
As you do.
The fact can also do that in Fortnite.
That is also true.
I'm just gonna sit here. I feel like I'm having a freaking stroke. I'm too old. I can't keep up with Fortnite. I can't keep up with the.
Man, I never would have guessed that Fortnite was such an unashamed to Scooby-Doo Unmasked clone.
I'm just.
Yeah.
They had an opportunity to have you play as the Interstellar 555 people for Daft Punk, and they didn't do it. So I was kind of disappointed because that would have been the reason I would have played that event. But no. And they have and they have these incredible animators working on these like crazy like playable cutscenes, and every time I see it, it's like, what? Work on a movie, work on a show. I'm tired of seeing AI stuff like making the rounds. I want to see like why is Epic is like freaking Unicroning all these people into its one division. Which I joke about that, but give it 3 years, we're gonna have a Unicron event. I'm sure.
I wouldn't be surprised, considering that they already have some Transformers stuff in the game.
Oh yeah. Can you play as the Transformers?
You can play as Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, and funny enough, the Battle Bus itself.
Oh, hello.
You're silly.
I'm just waiting. Yeah, you're very silly. I'm just waiting until they maybe add in like Shockwave, because he is one of my other favorite Decepticons.
He is. I'm going to disintegrate Hatsune Miku, Soundwave.
I'm going to disintegrate Hatsune Miku, Soundwave.
Because then you'll be able to actually recreate that moment.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
Absolutely would.
Since Miko's also in the game.
So how hard is it to like collect enough Mubber, or is it pretty plentiful?
It's pretty plentiful for all of like the required moments in the game, but you will need to like hoard a lot of it if you want to get all of the snacks that you have to get through tiny Mubber machines.
Okay, okay.
Well, like I said, just to get the snacks from the tiny Mubber machines, that's just for Shaggy's Gumbo so you can get health extensions. That's also not necessarily required for 100%.
Right.
Oh.
Somebody say Gumbo.
Gumbo? Jambalaya?
Jambalaya?
If it ain't Louisiana, if it ain't the kind of gumbo you get in Louisiana, I want no part of it.
If it's not from that city place, I will not eat it. Disgusting.
If you're not from Switzerland, then don't talk to me about chocolate.
And they better serve it with crawfish on the side, and they make it look as beautifully animated as it does in the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island movie. Yes, that's a very specific request, but that's why I'm making it, because it's relevant.
It is relevant.
If it is not a steak fake and you're not talking to me in a Scottish language, get out of my sight.
He said without a Scottish accent.
I know, but it's fucking hilarious if I don't. And it worked. It got you guys.
It did get me. Like I can't lie.
That's true. Like, don't question it if it gets results.
I know.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's just the unexpected nature of our commentary that'll actually get us laughing like idiots.
As you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that Mr. Do has also seen Kung Fu Panda.
Hey, you remember that one time that Scrappy-Doo shook hands with Ronald Reagan?
We still have not forgiven him for that.
I'd like to forget that happened. Like, did they actually get Reagan to play Reagan?
I imagine not.
Okay.
You think he would be fine with a little voice acting here and there. I mean, he acted with a chimp when he was a movie star.
Glad I'm not the only one that remembers that part of the Nickelodeon.
Oh, I do, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, goes without saying, with the kung fu outfit on, you're definitely more adept at combat, for whatever that's worth.
Yeah. At least means that like attacks can like get out quicker and whatnot.
Yeah, though I do believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hyde. Can you actually lose the kung fu outfit if you take too much damage?
Oh no! Basically, the only way you're going to be losing these outfits is if you hit UV lamps.
Okay. Or if you end up losing all your health.
Yeah.
Easy does it. How many stages and worlds can we hope to see?
Honestly, I would be content with just finishing the entire first world in this session, because again, like the game really isn't all that long. Like it's definitely shorter than I have 100 Frights, if that helps.
Oh, really?
Right,
Oh.
like, if I'm not mistaken, there's only like, I'm trying to remember, there's only like, what, 3 or 4 worlds in the whole game?
Yep. There's 3 worlds, and also a return to the movie studio that technically counts as a 4th world.
Okay.
Wow,
And even then, it's not like a world per se, it's just more like just a revisit to get to the final boss.
Right, you treat it more like you would Ganon's Tower and Ocarina of Time than an actual full-out, like, dungeon or whatever.
Dang. Oh, okay. Now where is he? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Stop, I'm asking you.
Is he behind the
Yeah,
waterfall?
you should be just beyond there.
There's always something behind the waterfall.
Take him down.
Oh,
What we got? Another trap piece down there.
oh, it's a clue!
Yin and yang.
Oh, there are marshmallows down there, though.
Marshmallows?
Yes. Yeah, see on that platform.
Oh, another piece of food. Got it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I thought I could hit that way. Oh, now I see what I gotta do. It's those platforms.
Yeah, you gotta do it from higher up.
Well, not higher up, but there's just like another set of them over on that end.
Ah, okay. Would you risk your life for a bag of marshmallows?
You even have to ask.
I am not at liberty to say. Depends on what kind of marshmallows. Peeps,
If I can-
never.
If I can put marshmallows in my hot chocolate, that's fine by me.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice to have.
I would take a life for that.
I will simply sacrifice a life just to get marshmallows on my hot chocolate.
You said take a life, right, or risk a life? No,
Yes.
okay. It's not important. The answer is yes either way. So.
I mean, to be fair, you never specified what life was going to be up on offer for them, so I guess you could take it either direction.
You know what?
If you had to choose between James Man and all the marshmallows I had in my pocket, which would you take?
Depends. I thought we were about to try and combine them. If you had a chance to pick between James or all the marshmallows in my pocket, would you?
Would you? God damn it. You know what? On a serious note, though, if you were to take a life for your favorite your favorite food, what would that food be?
I don't know, to be honest.
Can the life be taken with the food, or does it have to be just simply for the food?
I mean, whatever gets an answer, I guess.
This is the part where I'm going to dance around the question because it's probably funnier that I don't answer. Otherwise, it suddenly becomes very serious very quickly.
62 cents.
I'll take the money.
Mr. Krabs!
And then that was
Oh yeah, actually that does remind me. Happy SpongeBob and Crossroads Day, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It's finally out.
Also,
Both
the
SpongeBob
release
and
of Titans on the Tide. Or
And if I
Titans of
rem-
the Tide, I mean.
Yeah. And if I remember the events going on right now.
Yes, it is, which means I gotta prepare for that once this is over.
And I guess James, are you gonna be the one handling Titans of the Tide?
I mean, I figure why not? I already have the game, and so far it's pretty much playing about as well. It's structured more or less the same as Cosmic Shake was, save for a few shake-ups.
Yeah.
It is nice to see that Paramount and Nickelodeon have been like consistently like supportive of Purple Lamp, just doing what they do.
Yeah, assuming there's no additional strings attached.
Right.
Yeah. That does remind me, though, like, when do we want to get around to starting on Cosmic Shake? Because I know we gotta do that before we get to Tines of the Tide.
Well, we already did Cosmic Shake.
We did Cosmic Shake.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It just kind of came and went.
Yeah, no, it was it came and went like one of the many bubbles that SpongeBob blew out of his bubble wand.
That's how I unintentionally feel whenever there's a new SpongeBob game or a new movie coming up.
Yeah.
Like
what? Just be like a fart in the wind.
Kinda, I guess. Because I don't do it intentionally. I just keep forgetting that there's a new movie or game coming out around the time.
That's fair.
No worries.
Wait a minute, there's a new one already?
Yeah, it's like I know it's been a little bit since the freaking reveal trailer came out where David Hasselhoff was singing up a storm.
Oh, absolutely.
I just think it's funnier that he's actually in the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the fact that like I don't know if it's like considered like a massive spoiler, but the fact that like the bit that he did for the trailer is actually like an Easter egg you can find in the game.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. And I remember seeing him tweet out about it, that he was happy that he got to do that.
I mean, I'm happy for him, because, you know, being able to do stuff like that, I imagine is like, you know, just... I can imagine how fun it is.
Keeps him relevant. Oh, where are we going?
Sorry, I just have to figure
Where are we going, and why am I suddenly getting frickin' Water Temple from Majora's Mask vibes?
Oh, God.
It's not as bad. I'm just a little, like, brain farting at the moment.
Thankfully, as far as I'm aware, there's no, like, puzzles that involve, like, raising and lowering the water level at a moment's notice. Sure would be nice if Scooby was better at hanging on ledges.
Honestly,
yeah, because like I know he does have a ledge grab.
This.
I just don't know why it's not working for me here at certain points.
Is it specific for some platforms?
It could be just for specific ledges, maybe.
I'm actually really curious.
Like that?
What is the excuse me? What is what's the one I'm trying to say? What is the versatility of using your ground pound? Because since we established earlier that it was so delayed, like you could almost like use it. I almost wonder if you use it to like actually glide, like as a slight jump extension just before you slam down.
I think you do lose a little bit of momentum when you use it.
Okay.
Yeah, you do come to a bit of a screeching halt the moment that you use it.
Oh,
would make sense.
How did I get here?
You know,
Where'd I get this?
I know it's probably never going to happen. I know it's never going to happen. I mean, honestly, at this point, it probably would be for the best it never happened. But I still sometimes yearn for the day where we eventually got like a Arkham-style Scooby-Doo game.
Oh, Lord!
Oh!
That still would have been cool.
Like, not even in terms of like actual combat or anything, but just the over-the-shoulder style and the more... just being put in a more... I guess hostile environment was the best way I could put it. Just something to really make it seem like this feels like a legitimate Scooby-Doo mystery.
Yeah. So I'm being honest here. It looks like almost what you could do is you could just jump straight over there, and then...
There you go.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
You know what? I just suddenly realized it probably would have been nice if, like, maybe at some point Scooby did get a gliding ability in this game, and it's literally just him with a pair of like trash lids.
Oh wait, I already bid for this one. This is
That
what
would be cool.
activates that.
Oh, okay. I have no idea where we're going then. I genuinely...
Just like in the cartoons!
And I just start flapping my wings rapidly.
Yeah.
Or just make that like a slide-in section, like in the second live-action movie.
Oh wait, duh.
There we
follow
go.
the snacks.
Exactly. Follow the breadcrumbs, Scooby-Doo.
And then up, and top, and there's the man.
And he
And
did.
there goes the man.
There's Shantae.
And Shantae's dead.
And Shantae comes back for another game, and Shantae's dead. And Way Forward
Again.
releases a new trailer for a Shantae game, and then Limited Run does it, and then it's dead. But then we're gonna get
And
another
Pepperoni.
Shantae game coming out soon. It's not
Speaking
gonna continue
of-
any of the plot lines from Pirate's Curse, and then it's dead.
Oh wait, that's right.
Speak-
I need.
That's actually funny you mentioned
need your costume.
Right.
It's funny that you mentioned Limited Run because I think I saw a Sonic Stadium post saying that now fucking they're now doing the orders for the fucking Sonic and Shadow Generation stuff, and I'm like, wow,
Finally.
wow.
This is why you don't buy shit from Limited Run, especially if it's physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what are we trying to do? Hype? I saw there was a mubber thingy up there, wasn't there? Or...
Well, no, that's the one that I already get. I was just reminding myself I have to stay as Ninja Scooby here and then go up there so I can be able to break down that door.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's just to your left. Okay.
He needs a Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Ray.
All right. Oh no, there it is. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, Limited Run is not the most organized, which is again very, very bizarre. That it just, I imagine, it just makes all its money with the collector's editions and nothing more.
Which, when you really think about it, is a huge-ass scam considering how long it takes for them to even make that stuff, and even then, if the quality of it will even be decent.
Right.
Right. Now time for another little gimmick that'll pop up every now and then. Sliding sections.
Oh, boy!
Well, never let it be said
Again.
that Scooby is not an avid surfer.
Again, if we're the
Yeah.
fucking if we're the trash slib, like I mentioned with the live-action second movie, this would have been amazing.
Did they ever? Has there ever been a game adaptation of those movies?
On
There
Game Boy Advance,
there is
yes.
for the second. Oh yeah, there's. I know the first game had a GBA adaptation, and the second one had two actually. One for the Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance secret code, and then there was one for PC, which was basically just a glorified minigame collection.
What was the Game Boy Advance ones like?
Well, for the one based on the second film, it was a side scroller with some beat 'em up aspects. I forget what it was like for the first movie though.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was essentially the same.
I always wondered if it was like there's like genuinely some company out there that just sells a proprietary like 2D platformer engine, and and so literally all you do is you just pay to have certain sprites swapped in, and then it's just that's it. That's all the game is. That's the tie-in game.
That's not really inaccurate, because that's effectively how WayForward made a lot of its money way back in the day.
Yeah,
They just took a license and then slapped them onto the whatever game engine they were using at the time.
That's fair. Oh
Though
my!
that does remind me of something I wanted to bring up when, the notion of this game having a portable DS version came into the picture. It's like, do you ever miss the days of when there used to be like such stark differences between game versions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to nowadays, where literally every single game that comes out on, like, say, Xbox or PlayStation or Switch or whatever are essentially just the same, just with some very minute technical hiccups.
I'm only not against that because I'll then be reminded of Going Quackers, and then my brain hurts trying to process like every iteration on that world.
Well, listen, Going Crackers was like a very special instance.
I mean, one of several, but at the same time, yes, it's like so many versions with so many very stark differences between them. It honestly just made it very interesting in retrospect.
Thanks for making me tempted to play that game again.
Yeah, do you remember like which version, if any, you've played before of that one, Doug?
I played the PS2 version.
Okay.
I think I mentioned it a while ago with one of actually, I think I mentioned it with what was it, Illusion Castle playthrough we did not long ago.
I know we brought it up
during when we did that Jeopardy round based off of Mickey and Friends.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh! And then every now and then, also be careful, low on health, and I have no idea how to heal. Saw a funny little. On another server I'm on, saw a funny post come back of them remembering the Mickey Haunted Mansion game or whatever.
Well, the Magical Mirror?
Yeah, that one. where they're just like, and now suddenly we have a part. Now here we have suddenly a part where Mickey is performing Shoryuken and Hadoukens to get rid of like pieces of barrels or whatever.
Which is funny in retrospect when you remember that Capcom developed that game.
And I still want to find, because I know I can find it in our playthrough, but I want to find the clip of when Mickey was almost skewered by fucking
Gears.
Alistair?
Yeah, Alistair, the lightning.
Oh, that's right, the sword.
Devil May Cry.
A part of me's tempted to redo that game for the channel. The only downside is that if I were to, I'd rather wait and see if there's ever a fix for those for the way shadows are rendered.
Let me look that up. Let me see what we got.
Which game again?
Magical Mirror starring Mickey Mouse, the GameCube game.
Oh, okay.
It's essentially your baby's first point and click.
Ah.
With some slight, like, I say horror, but it's not really all that.
It's really not. Like, the only real horror... Well, okay, there's like 2 major instances I can immediately think of that I look back and think, wow, I'm actually surprised they got away with this for, like, this is a kid's game. Again, there was the whole thing of, like, that sword that came to life and nearly shanked Mickey. And then the second time was when there's, like... It's when Mickey's shrunk down and he's inside one of, like, this kid's playroom or whatever, and the ghostly apparition that tends to mess with you throughout the game possesses a giant duck.
Yeah.
Like, a rubber duck. And it just goes on this like, murdering spree, trying to, stomp on Mickey every chance he gets. And they play it out as if you're going through, like, a slasher film.
My gosh.
Wow.
Real quick.
That game was by no means great, but I'll definitely give it its kudos for the rare few moments like that.
What?
Now then, think to yourselves, kids. Would you eat what Shaggy's putting inside that pot?
I'm sure someone is probably curious enough to try it, but that person's probably under the influence for all I know.
Like Shaggy.
That's me. What?
I don't think that's how you spell it.
Don't say that again, Shaggy.
You could get cancelled.
Shaggy, you are whiter than white bread, my guy.
White bread.
Like I'm a basic bitch.
Why?
Jesus, Shaggy, you haven't even washed that thing after you cooked that last meal.
He is a man that wants his food now.
I don't want this.
I regret everything.
I regret sharing my food with that man.
So now what do we do? Do we just go inside the church and fight Zenturo?
Oh yeah, we will have to rescue Daphne. I was also taking a second to get this. In all of the hub worlds there is a gold token, which basically, like, increases the power that the outfits have. And some of them have, like, other attributes as well. Like, for example, with the karate outfit that we have, now instead of that little drop kick that Scooby can do, now it can do, like, an even more powerful ground attack. Or, a ground pound attack.
Alright. Also, yeah, if you ever feel like you're lost, pay attention to any, lit light bulbs that are just floating in midair. That'll usually tell you where you need to go.
Go here.
Mm-hmm.
Go here, stupid! This is where you can get an epiphany.
Epiphany sound good.
What's it taste like?
Taste bread.
Damn.
Man, that's rancid.
Too watery for my tastes.
Nope. Alright, so now in this level, we rescued Shaggy in the previous level. Now we have to go rescue Daphne, who is hidden in the temple that is all the way on the other side of this deadly pond area.
Meanwhile, Fred is conveniently not anywhere to be seen.
Oh.
Yes.
You know what I'm just all reminded of the one looking at this part of the level. I don't know why, but the first instance that comes to mind is that fucking level in Slice 3 where you have to meet up with Panda King.
Oh yeah. We had
yeah.
to climb up to him and.
Yeah.
What the?
I remember that.
Mothman? Oh, he's a ninja.
Ninja.
Oh,
That's not a Mothman. Get out of here, you phony.
Just kicked
You
into
know-
the ocean. Yeah.
I need to ask a legitimate question. Are there such a thing as Chinese ninjas? Because I'm
Yeah.
always thinking to myself, that's more of a Japanese thing, isn't it? Why do they keep...
No, you're actually right. Ninjas typically come from China, and it's samurai that come from Japan, typically.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it?
I believe so. I'm looking up.
Usually, yeah.
Should be.
Ninjas from Japan or China?
Yeah, I always figured, like... Because it's like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm so used to, like... Whenever there's, like a Western-made game that has like an Asian-inspired level in it, they usually lump them all together without any real thought put into it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
My
right.
apologies. For any comment, as if we're about to correct me there. Actually, my apologies. No, apparently, so the term ninja does actually come strictly from Japan. There were some counterparts that used certain strategies by Sun Tzu, but they were actually never regarded as ninjas in Chinese. That was not bad. Chocolate.
There you go. Chocolate.
I guess I'll also say this because I don't think I mentioned it before. As far as like completion goes, thankfully completion in this game isn't quite as egregious as it is in Night of 100 Frights. That being said, I'll try not to waste a lot of time trying to find like every single piece of food or trap piece or whatnot in the game. Like, if it's along the way and I feel like I can get it in a relatively short amount of time, I can. But I also don't want to drag down the pace too much. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I kind of did enough of that with my little brain fart back in the sewers.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think this feels like the type of game that doesn't really...
Whoa, what the...
That didn't really have much of a plan in mind for when you actually fully complete it.
Right.
Yeah, not much. Like, again, like, a lot of the completion stuff really is just with, like, the individual, like, items. Like, get all the food ingredients just so you can be able to make, like, gumbo with Shaggy and whatnot. Or, like, get all the trap pieces to get, like, monster bios and whatnot. There's no, like, all collective, like, reward you get for getting everything in the game.
Right, and there's no alternate ending for if you beat the game without getting all the clues or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very straight shot game if you just want to treat it that way.
Typical.
Typical stereotypes.
Never seen me doing something like that.
Yeah.
Why aren't I allowed to make video games to save humanity?
No, it's not because I'm too lazy to learn coding.
No, you really
that too.
you have no idea how much of a favor I'm doing for you by not actually doing my things right now. I'm saving you so much time and disappointment you would have later
Logan,
in me.
is there something you need to confess?
Oh, I need to get back to editing crap. This is me lashing out. This is my vent art phase. But I can't draw art for shit, so it becomes real. I have to find new and unusual means.
It's not a phase, Dad.
I'm an avant-garde vent artist.
Man, I can't wait to do man, I can't wait to do more voice acting stuff, and when I'm just so fucking pissed off people actually like it, and that's where my fucking grunt comes up.
Man.
Because that happened to Kratos' original actor.
Oh. You killed him so hard by dropping him in that lightning water. I'm scared.
Oh, don't worry, they're animatronics.
I was about to say, yeah, no, it's not like there's a man behind that mask.
He shows up. That guy down there shows up like, "Hi, Scooby. I'm the one man who's actually wearing this as just a costume. So don't." That's it.
Or excuse me, let me rephrase that. It's not like there's no man, woman, or anything in between that's behind that mask. It's just a whole bunch of like mechanical parts. Logan, we gotta talk.
Logan, I fought better for you.
I'm still wondering, when did that suddenly become a slur?
It's not.
Not
That's
long
the
ago,
thing. It
but
can't
it's not.
it's like, I don't get it, because it's like, people are suddenly treating it like it's a slur, and I'm just thinking, what does that make that one character in Banjo-Kazooie?
They're bored. They're just
what's being
straight
treated as a slur again?
Clanker.
They're just bored. Genuine. No one's gonna do anything about it. I look at a takeout menu. No one's gonna do actually anything. It's just ridiculous for the sake of being ridiculous.
I just think it's fucking hilarious.
Unless AI overlords take over and this video becomes horribly aged, in which case I never supported it.
Honestly, you say that. I was just thinking it's just an excuse for us to eventually ban the English language, because it feels like every day we're constantly losing words to say.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Especially if it's something super, like, imagine if it comes to, like, I know there's some cases where it has to be done that way, and I mean, makes perfect sense, but then, just imagine if it comes to a point where we can't say Scooby anymore.
Oh yeah, because it's apparently, like, it's like, dude, you can't say Scooby, it's apparently a transphobic slur in Czechoslovakia.
It's like, how?
God. What do you mean I can't say Super Shaggy?
Well, I guess that means that we can't simply say I don't have a Scooby-Doo mate.
Damn.
Because it literally means like no clue and all that.
Oh. Huh.
In fact, even Spider-Verse took that as a note because of shit, I already forgot his name.
Indian Spider-Man or?
No, the other one. No, the other one that was with Miles, Gwen, and Miguel when they,
Spider-Punk?
they were talking. Spider-Punk, yeah. What was it? Hobie something?
Hobie, yeah.
Yeah, because I was trying to remember that for a moment.
No, he's cool. I don't know if I've already mentioned it before, but I was very worried at first with all the new side characters in Across the Spider-Verse. I thought they were going to be either annoying or like, trying to one-up Miles the whole time, but then it's like they actually became like probably the best part of the movie.
They were really good. Characters in that film.
Like, because both of them, I thought they were gonna start doing the thing of they're all competing for Gwen. It's a love triangle, and you have to watch Miles embarrass himself. No, they actually were genuinely like between Hobie and I keep thinking Prabhakar, but I forget what the other name of it is. But
it does remind me that I still need to watch Across the Spider-Verse at some point.
Do yourself a favor, James. Wait until Beyond the Spider-Verse finally gets out, that we can actually watch one to the next. Do not partake in our curse.
I do aware that Across ends on a cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only that, I feel like I'm not sure if that's necessarily like the best idea to watch them back to back, because a little disclaimer for when you do watch Across the Spider-Verse, James, it is a long film.
Oh, I mean, don't do it in one sitting, but at least like you can be like, oh guys, we'll watch the next one in a couple days, not oh hey guys, in 4 years maybe we'll watch it before we die.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if we were treating it the same way as if we were to watch the entirety of the Tolkien Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh my gosh.
Or not Tolkien, what's the director's name?
Peter Jackson?
Peter Jackson, thank you. Tolkien's the author, not the freaking...
Nah, you're good. That does remind me, though, this weekend we need to get back to Marvel, I think.
We do. Honestly, we just need to get back... This is something that I'm pretty sure we sound like broken records at this point, but there's a couple of movie marathons that we've been leaving on the cutting room floor.
How many games are coming out? I haven't even started Outriders. And then I got Prime 4 coming up for me to be disappointed in, according to Arlo. I don't got the time to handle all of this, man.
I still need to play some of the other Prime games before though.
Which ones have you played?
I've only played the original one game so far, not the others just yet.
2 is okay. Two actually, I actually like 2 more than I thought I would, and I will give 2 credit that it finally gave us at least their best attempt at the screw attack in Prime.
I did heal.
The only thing I'll warn with 2 is that just if you're going like, unless you're straight shotting it, okay, not even then. It's like, oh. You got a different costume.
Aww.
Oh yeah, this is the upgraded ninja outfit.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. My eyes.
But yeah,
face.
What was it? Yeah. What was I gonna say? It's like, yeah, just be prepared to do a lot of backtracking whenever you eventually do play Echoes.
Oh, I'm thrilled.
If you're going for 100% anyway, but yeah, there are definitely ways to avoid it, which is why I need to get back to, I recorded it all for us post-comp so I could cut out some of the backtracking, but it's interesting, again, it's interesting, and actually I think does have probably one of my favorite boss battles in all of Prime.
Which one was that?
I forgot what it's called already. Shit. Hang on, I'm gonna look it up right now.
Is it a certain boss theme?
No, it's not a returning boss from the end of the game.
No, I said Sultan, not returning.
Oh. I don't know now. Crap. Okay.
Damn.
Quadraxis is its name.
Okay.
The giant four-legged security robot. And I like it a lot, as you'll see, because of like I love how it as a boss battle progresses in terms of using so many like mechanics. Basically, picture Mega Leg from Galaxy 2, but suddenly like being fought as like a Samus boss fight, and they go wild with it.
I can already imagine that.
And Prime 3 is a game.
A game.
I actually don't mind it, and again, I do genuinely wonder if some people forgot about Prime 3 for them to think. And again, I'm only blaming the fact that Dread and Prime 1 Remastered came out like so soon that people are like, there can't be other people in my Prime games. Like, no, Prime 3 had NPCs and like a whole like the whole point is that it's supposed to be taking place in the past where the Federation is still like fairly active.
But those guys are fine because they don't remind me that Marvel exists.
There actually is a little silly moment in the beginning of Prime 3 that felt like it could have been a Marvel moment in another era, but again,
right? Because like there's like a whole bunch of like bounty hunters in that game that you know do join you for a brief bit before they get the sinky.
Yeah. I am bummed about that they exist purely to show you the problem with face-on corruption and nothing else.
Yeah, it's like you can't have any other interesting bounty hunter characters aside from Samus.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're playing Prime Hunters, which I do enjoy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, who among them do you really remember aside from Silex?
Trace.
This is a packing slip for UV lamps.
But I only know that because I like Trace. He was the red like. He was the red like hive mind guy, and mainly because I remember him mainly because his sniper rifle was like the best gun in the game for like one tap.
I was about to say, isn't he the one that's often considered like the most broken in that game's multiplayer?
Oh, absolutely, because you can snipe people from across the map and it's done.
Oh,
and then there you go. That's the only reason why people remember because he's broken.
So if I can interject real quick, now we're getting this is a very interesting thing that we're gonna go through as far as the clues go. Now that we beat all the levels in a world, Velma is going to take all of the clues that we have and basically give us like a little questionnaire of piecing together, who exactly is behind this and how we're gonna stop them. So our first question is. And this is why you have to remember a lot of the descriptors that Velma mentioned with each of the clues, because they can help you answer these questions. Like, for example, the reason the animatronics are going haywire, if you remember, the fortune in this fortune cookie is actually binary coding.
Of course, the fortune inside the giant cookies.
So what happens if you don't have enough clues, such as like those question mark ones?
Thankfully, the game is generous enough in that she'll only quiz you over the clues that are essentially mandatory to get. Like, the clues that are, basically like the crystals in Crash 2, the ones where you kind of have to be a doofus to not get them.
Okay.
Right. The ones you get along the way. And assuming you do get an answer incorrect, the game just gives you a slap on the wrist and asks you to try again.
By Monstrous, Fright, and Magic. Ho-Fong said the dragon had strange eyes. I wonder what he meant. Good answer. Must have put UV lamps inside the dragon's eyes to deal with any
just to kill them.
I mean, just in case they go haywire. Not a bad policy when you think about it.
Look, it's Zen-Tuo.
Oh, there he is.
You thought you could defeat Zen-Tuo. You and your mutt are no match for
Okay, tase him.
Wrong? Where?
Where is he actually? Yeah, can we throw something at him?
Oh, we will in the bet.
Yeah, just give it a bet. We'll have our epic showdown just as soon as we fill in the crock pot some more. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave it to Stu for one more world.
Yeah, that since I've not been like super attentive with getting all the snacks and whatnot. Like I said, I'm not gonna worry too much about this not being a 100% playthrough, because all you're really gonna miss is just like health extensions.
That's all it is.
No.
Also, for those that have been paying attention, yes, Daphne and Fred are only really here just to say hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
We got your back.
They serve no real gameplay purpose.
Scoop.
Ooh.
I think. The dragon.
Durgan.
Yep.
Get him.
Now we have to actually go forth and fight the Durgan.
You may be wondering how that thing's able to keep itself in midair.
Yep. So right now you're gonna have to go through and try to get to Mubber. But thankfully there'll be these little areas here where the gang will actually pop up and, let me see. They'll give you Mubber that you need for the machine.
And I'm sure Daphne and Fred are thinking to themselves, man, I'm gonna need to wash my hands after this is all over.
Well, I'm sure the Mubber's not that bad.
I mean, it's probably not that bad, but it's probably sticky. It's gonna leave a scent.
I mean, I suppose that's also fair.
Like, imagine what that stuff's gotta smell like.
It's gonna smell disgusting.
That smelly smell. That smells smelly. Being true. Wait for the thing to do a There you go.
What? I can't hear you with this fucking boss music going on.
Okay, I have to take just the head. Where's?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
The rest of them is just nothing more than excess parts.
Mm-hmm.
Stop
hitting my dragon!
No.
No! It almost sounds like when Logan sometimes says his nose.
My dragon cannot handle your level of kung fu! And yeah, be careful. Now he's gonna get to a point where the dragon will actually start, like, breathing fire on his way to you. So be sure to, like, move fast when you, project.
Makes sense.
Is that fire, or is that more so just like concentrated amounts of like UV rays? I think if you get hit by that, you do lose your kung fu outfit.
Positive Scooby-Doo puppy power energy.
Now you see me unleash my real power.
It is actually interesting to see. Go ahead, Doug.
No, I was just saying, this is definitely something else to see, because, funny enough, I've never seen the full gameplay of the console version of this game.
Oh,
really?
No.
What's this like in the DS version, if you don't mind my asking?
Again, side-scroller, and for the bosses specifically, if I'm getting it correctly, you might have to fact-check me, but, in the bosses specifically, you have to run away from them and close doors so that you can slow them down and just get to the end.
Oh, okay.
If I remember.
Don't you just love when your boss fights are turned into chase sequences? I mean, it worked for Mario.
No, I don't mind them. You know what, I'll look it up myself.
But it was interesting that it was flying around basically with its robotic endoskeleton the entire time.
Oh, shit!
Oh! It crashes on him. Alright, who was it?
Guess who?
It's Maggie Z. It was her disappearing act that gave her away. Quite a trick, until I realized she was conveniently near a sewer entrance.
Yeah, why didn't she smell like the sewers then every time? Because Scooby and Shaggy were there for like 10 minutes and that was like...
Well, she probably knew how to get around it without being stinky.
What?
Nice try.
Oh.
Like she's not real, she's Mubber.
Oh dear.
That is freaky.
That sounded like a man's voice.
No, it didn't. It could be anyone.
No.
Don't.
You know, nothing really fazed me anymore after Fred accidentally tore off a zombie's head.
Yeah.
No, it could be anybody. It could be anybody. Anyone
It could be
here
you.
who thinks
It could
ascots
be
look
me.
good. It could be the villain.
So yeah, next time, everybody, we're gonna go rocking and rolling to the rock and roller coaster of terror.
You can't say that Disney has an IP license on that. I think.
You know?
And I don't know if they actually own any patent on it, but there is a roller coaster ride in Florida called Rock and Roller Coaster with Aerosmith and soon to be Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
Oh, I just double checked.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a minigame of some sort where you have to do specific commands on the touchscreen, and you're auto-running because Shaggy is carrying you along the way.
Oh, thanks, Shag.
Wow, I wonder who's the next Mubber Man. Just flash the UV light and melt this man.
Kill this man.
No, I'll say right now, Logan. Maggie Z is like the only very odd exception of her being an animatronic, and the game never goes in depth with that. Every other suspect from now on is flesh and blood human.
Oh.
Well, that's a relief.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll go ahead and explore more of this rockin' haunted, rock and roll themed amusement park in the next part. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
See ya.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!